The cycling season in the Netherlands is finally back. After a long winter and some trail running, I'm switching back to cycling. After a couple of years in ultra cycling, I spent so many hours on my bike, so I know the most important thing during these long rides is your comfort. And this year I will be participating in a couple of small and biggest races on my both bikes, road and gravel. So I know like during this time, comfort is like the most important stuff. But for now, let's focus only on a gravel bike. Speaking about the comfort, I was wondering if there's like any possibility to just add some suspension on my gravel bike, because I didn't want to buy like another bike which is MTB bike, and I asked for like couple advices for my friends from cycling ultra community, and they came back to me with the one brand called Redshift. So I was like checking their website, what they're like doing in the industry. And a couple months ago, I reached out to them if they can send me some products for test, and they said yes. So I really want to thank you for that opportunity. And I don't want to go here with like this technical stuff, because you can just like check all the products on their website. I just want to go with my honest opinion after using their like components on my bike for like a couple of months. So yeah, let's jump to it, because I think it's really cool brand, and I just want to give you the answer if you actually need this stuff on your bike, or it's not like necessary for that type of thing that you are doing.
So talking about the new components that I have on my bike from Redshift, I have like Aerobar for long distance racing. I have the suspension steam, and also I have a suspension on my seat post. But yeah, the best thing to just tell all about this stuff, it's like jump on the bike. So right now I want to do like 100-kilometer training outside Amsterdam on a really nice gravel road. And then I will just like explain you all the details about all the like three things on my bike and how this like things working for me. Good morning, everyone. And today we have a really nice weather for some gravel ride. And right now I did around 30k, because if you want to go for a gravel from Amsterdam, there's like two ways. Like you can catch the train, or you can just like cycle on the road for like 30k, which in my opinion is like really good warm up. So the plan for today, it's like around 110k ish. So I want to do like around 60k on a gravel, which it will be good start for this season. But I also want to talk about like the equipment from the Redshift, and I just want to show you some like features, how all the parts like are like on the real gravel road. So that's why I'm like here. So yeah, so let's start. There's like the entrance behind me to the gravel path, really popular run around Amsterdam. And yeah, let's start the day. So let's talk first on steam with the suspension. And I really love that thing, because right now I'm on a pavement road and I don't have like any suspension at all. So I don't feel that my handlebar is moving, which is really cool. And also with this thing, you have like the set of different like rubbers that you can adjust, depends on your like weight and preference. But I did one, I think with the medium. After like testing this stuff, I did like what couple different versions. But yeah, and then if you put like a little bit more pressure on your handlebar when you're like on a, I would say, trail or like soft gravel, slowly you discover that actually your handlebar is moving and this suspension is working, which is really cool. So you don't have like this feeling and distraction that all the time your handlebar is moving. And also with my Aerobar, and it's really stable, and I can easily just like be on my Aerobar on like some flat sections, and I don't feel at all like any suspension. So this is also a really cool feature. Another part on my bike is a suspension with the seat post, and it's also really cool adjustment to my bike, because if you're thinking about the gravel ultra racing or bikepacking trip like long distance, I can highly recommend you that thing, because it's the same with the like steam and the suspension over there. If you like on the flat, this thing is like not working, and of course you have to remember to adjust everything properly. But if you're jumping on a like soft gravel or like all these trails, actually this thing starts like working, so you don't feel like any bumps or any like kind of like things like that. So it's really cool. And yeah, it's like comfort, because also in the past I had like a lot of issue during like this long rides, that actually like my legs, my butt were like really tired. So the last part on my bike, it's my Aerobar, and I think it's important thing if you want to do ultra long distance like cycling, but also long distance trips. And of course this thing is like for racing, so you can just take a rest during like riding on the flat sections, but I'm also sometimes using on a really long gravel rides, bikepacking trips, and also like right now, because I have this like 100 kilometers training, I know some sections are really flat, so that's why I'm using this thing to just like take a rest and change the position on my bike. Entire thing, it's in my opinion really lightweight. I like the geometry, the pads for your hands, they're really comfy. So I really also love that. And the best feature, if you're traveling with your bike and you don't want to like just mess up like with the old geometry after bike fitting, it's this thing that you can really untouch this thing, not even using the screws. Like, of course you have to use like a little bit more power, but yeah, like couple of moves and here you go, like no screws, nothing. And yeah, and it's ready to like put again to your bike, so that's a really cool feature. So yeah, this is like my entire setup. I have to right now put this thing on because yeah, but so right now I have like 30 kilometers to finish to enter Amsterdam, and after all I would just like go to my coffee place in the neighborhood, have a great coffee, and then just enjoy the rest of the day. I also have like a couple of things to do with my photo video business, so I will do some administration and just like chill. So yeah, it's will be funny ride, because right now it will be, I would like more flat and passing some like small towns. Yeah, let's go.
So this season for me will be really interesting because I will be splitting between two bikes, road bike and a gravel bike. So be ready for more tips from both bikes, I would say. And right now I would just like grab another decafe coffee and enjoy the sun in my garden. But also I hope that you had really nice ride during this weekend, and see you on the next video.